It's a beautiful day here in Lohne, northern Germany. I'm at Delo, the largest manufacturer of its kind in Europe. I'll introduce you to Ralph Wilkins, the Geschäftsführer, and he can tell us more about how they've grown and what they're doing with Fujifilm. So I've come inside and Ralph so kind of you to join me. I believe I'm getting a bit of a tour later.
Yeah, that's true.
Which would be great. So, and I've already driven around the site and it's impressive. Can you give me an idea of the scale of what you got here? It's the biggest facility, flexo facility in Europe, is that correct?
It's difficult to say, but I suppose it should be at least one of the biggest you can find on producing on one place and on one production site. We are producing now with 19 flexo presses, plus the new digital print or press, and that's what I suppose is quite a significant size.
Yeah, and not just printing, but also finishing.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
extrusion.
Of course, the extrusion is just for the in-house production. We are running with different kind of extrusion equipment from 9-layer, 7-layer, 5-layer up to 3 layers, or down to 3 layers. Yeah, of course, additionally we have the department for lamination. We have several kinds of lamination machines, solvent-less and solvent-based lamination lines. Altogether 7, which of course fits quite nicely into the 19 flexo presses. Then the slitting area where we do it fully automatic with a complete automatic robotic system, and this has been established a couple of years ago.
Do you feel you are leading the way in automation in that area?
In my opinion, we always strive in all segments to be technically, to be state of the art and to have the latest equipment here in Lohne.
Leads us nicely on to the jet press FP790. I've seen the installation. It's one of the best I've seen. It's very clean and all the facilities are there. Is this your first time of buying a flexible digital press?
Yeah, we considered of buying a digital press with some other players. This didn't take off, and so we have been a little bit reluctant to step into the digital world.
So what was missing from other solutions that you saw?
We were a little bit, how can I say, not convinced about the speed. Then Fuji came and we saw the digital press was for us a quite a sufficient speed, put it this way. So then we decided to go ahead, not fully aware of how really this would end up. I mean, this is something we did, especially for our customer base, and the digital press allows us to support customers in a segment which we couldn't offer so far.
So that was my next question. What's it going to do for your customers? Because that's the focus, surely. We can talk about technology all day, but what are your customers going to get from this?
I personally think we offer a benefit to our customers due to the fact that we can offer the whole ballpark of their requirements. Especially if you come and you offer, or if you launch a new SKU or a new brand, then the size or the product runs or the requirements of the film is quite small. And to produce this on a normal flexo press, it's challenging, put it this way, or it's simply sometimes not possible. And of course, then to reduce waste as well, because producing on a flexo press 1,000 meter runs, it's normally combined, at least for us, with an unproportional amount of waste. This now is done much substantially faster, very efficient, and this is for all parts in the chain, definitely a benefit.
Yeah. One thing that digital press manufacturers always talk about, but possibly doesn't ever grow as big as they expect, is personalization or variable data. Do you think that kind of feature would be a benefit to your customers?
Yeah, I'm convinced it will be. There are some projects in the pipeline. I'm convinced, that's why we bought it, that there will be several new opportunities.
Yeah.
However, this will be an add-on. We are still a flexo printer, and this is our business. So the digital press or this market segment is an addition onto our main focus.
I understand. And what about quality? How do flexo and digital on the jet press, how do they compare?
So far we have seen extremely good results. The quality is exactly as we expected. So the consumer will not see a difference between the flexo and the digital. Of course, the expert will see a difference, but sometimes the quality in some segments or some parts of the print is substantially better on the digital. Other parts, of course, you cannot match a flexo.
Yeah,
that's one of this.
Yeah, no, I understand. They are different technologies that give different results, but enough for the job.
It's a perfect, let's say, combination. And for our approach, it's not good. It's perfect. It matches exactly our expectations.
Good. Now there's one more question, and I don't know if you want to answer this or not. But Ralph was showing me an empty lot that you're thinking of possibly moving into. Can we talk about that?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So there's plans to expand with more space here in Lona? Yeah.
We were fortunate to buy really a neighboring block of land. And we already decided to build there. We will start the construction next month.
Wow.
So it's not really a plan. It's already
it's happening.
It's a done deal. It's happening.
Sounds exciting.
What will be inside is something it's too early to say now.
I'm sure there's plenty of people at Fujifilm who would like to talk to you about that.
The Fuji people, they already did this, and you've seen the plant where the digital Fuji press is installed right now. There is still enough place.
Oh, there's room
for at least two more. At least two, for even three more. So altogether, there would be possible to implement 4. This is at least theoretical. That's possible.
Okay. Somebody's got some work to do.
Depends on what side, but the other is some work to do.
Okay. Thanks very much, Ralph. It's been great to talk to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.